The portal is now open. What is this portal? The Lion's Gate portal. 888 Lion's Gate. This portal has brought me abundance, wealth, prosperity, of course, healing. This is the perfect time to manifest while it's open. So I am here to teach you how to manifest wealth, love, and prosperity in your life. So stay tuned. Now, guess who's back? Back in time. Well, it's the last few hours remaining for the Lionsgate 8-8. The portal is open, but don't forget, if a portal is open, the portal will close as well. So last time we had a heart-to-heart talk, of course, the lovely Aquarian. For people who's not familiar with me, I am Sal, and I'm an Aquarian in my astrocartography, so I can definitely relate to how you feel. I know it's been rough, right? But I am here. Okay. Well, I'm here like here but not here because I've been busy. You will see this, guys. Thank you very much to everyone. Been busy packing your orders for the 8-8 Lionsgate. Is the Mega Wealth, Mega Love. I'll put the link down there and I will talk more about it in a little while as well. So what's inside here is a mystery. No, it's not. Okay, I'm wearing it actually. Okay, so but I'll share it with you in a little bit. Okay. So let's see for the Aquarian. Now the portal for the Aquarian, it's actually opening in the house of relationship. Oh, okay. I get anxious, guys. Sorry, because it thousands of this, guys. I'll explain. Okay. So, the portal is open in the house of relationship. Changes, an eye opening. Everything is revealed because the luminary is there, the sun in Western. But of course, I also do sidereal Vedic astrology. Venus is in the seventh house for you, which only means it is the Karaka for partnership. So the Aquarians could, this could be the time that you will be in a relationship. Okay. All right. So let me just remove this, guys. Gets hot. Oh, and at the end of the video, I will teach you how to manifest. Okay. Like this is a special reading that I'm doing that I'm gonna teach everyone who watches my channel how to manifest love, abundance, in a very basic. Okay. Like this is like this basic. Okay. Like you can do it at home. Let's see. And you don't need like lots of things. Not at all. Okay, here we go. I love that your card is here. Okay. Now, I don't know, but you're scared to trust. Don't we all? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Just have to trust the right one. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, there are Aquarians here who's saving money. They're very much like, oh, I want to have a bright future. Like I want to save for retirement. I want to be able to provide for myself, like this and that. Like you want to be assured that, everything is going to be fine. Okay? So you probably have, like you didn't come from like from money. Like you're the first generation is probably breaking the pattern with regards to finances, right? Like I didn't come from money. No, like I was talking to I was doing the other reading because a lot of people, of course, has this expectation because of how good looking I am, that of course I come from money. No, I didn't. Like some people, like I wasn't born with what to call it with a silver spoon. Not at all. Not even a what do you call this? It's like a plastic spoon, a paper plate, a plastic cup. When I was born, there was nothing. Okay, there was nothing. so so I can totally relate with the Four of Pentacles when you're trying to save for the future. I love that. Your mind is about like, oh, I need to. You're in a survival mode, so which means that chances are the struggle is real because you're yeah. How do you? There's a term about survival mode. I don't know. I can't remember, but it's not fight or flight. But like you could be working so hard like every day just because it's like you're scared. You're scared to be out of money. You're scared to be like, I don't have the money for the bills. I'm pretty sure everybody's working hard for their bills, but you're different. You're in the Four of Pentacles. You push yourself to the edge because that's how you have been operating. And I'm here to tell the Aquarian, it's okay to take a break. Have a Kit Kat. because your prayers are answered. Good, I didn't cry about that Four of Pentacles of yours. Because you have some fear. I see, like, look at that. That Four of Pentacles looks like they're scared of something. Now, if we focus to the Star card, this is for the Aquarians. The Aquarians are really I see that you're more about, like, I want to explore my potential. I want to prove to the world about me. For some, of course, this is fame, success. I call this the paparazzi card. So meaning you could be recognized or public recognition, or if you're doing social media, then your platform or any platform that you choose, you go viral. You might be, you might get known in MySpace. Who knows? Or Friendster. You go viral in Friendster. With a star card, it's like written in the stars. I like that. And for others, this is an educational victory with the Ace of Swords, meaning summa cum laude, magna cum laude, like Dean's Lister, like you are going to finish the bar exam. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. You're going to be enlisted and you're going to be on top of your game. Like this is when you focus big time. So your mind basically right now is just like keep your eye on the prize. You're going to focus and focus and focus. But during the time, of course, you will only achieve this perfection, hermit, when you're in a hermit mode. When you have detached yourself from everything. That's mastery. You go in a, I don't like it because, all this alpha channel, they call it monk mode. It's like all this, these kids create all these things. It's not monk mode, because you can't be, it's not, no, you're basically just isolating. Don't call yourself a monk. You ain't a monk. So there's something spiritual with with regards to following how do you call this, that spiritual path of like just isolation. Okay, so the hermit is realizing now, because that you get things done, okay, more and more your success is getting there by just focusing on one thing at a time, which is amazing. The most important time of the year is coming and you don't want to miss it. I wouldn't be even here if it's not for the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. The logo in my channel says it all. There's two eights. This portal is so important to everyone who's manifesting either love or money. There's 8 crystals that I have used for this portal that can manifest anything that you would want. I'm doing a very specific ritual during the time that the portal is open. I mean, if you don't want to have a lot of money and a lot of love, don't visit my website, eatreadlove.me. So there is the Eight of Pentacles in the Hermit. One after, one after the other, basically. I like that. Let's see. Ooh, I love it. As above, so below. Because you have a magician. Okay. If there's anything I know, is bringing the above to the below. No, meaning manifesting through the stars, through the cosmos. I study like a mother. Okay. Name it. I probably read it. If there's anything about magic, okay, manifestation, frequencies, all these different forms of the old ways, basically, the occult, the mysticism. Yes, you're in the right place. Because you're here with the magician. You want to create something for yourself. You want to create a reality that you only see, let's just say, as a dream with the star card. Because your mind is the one that's going to create it. Let me explain. I only, like for me, I would only just think about like, oh, okay, car. What car? This car. This, and that. And then bam, it's there. Oh, yes. With that, it just comes to me, which I will teach you. Okay, so this one right here is the 8-8 Lionsgate. When you get this, it's real gold, of course. It has 8 gemstones that attracts, of course, from love, money, finances, stability, protection. It's everything, the essentials. When you get this, you will not get it on the day of the portal, of course, opening, because I would have to make it for you. And you will get this selenite dish where, okay, it has a sacred geometry, and that's where I will charge the crystal, the gemstone bracelet for you. Comes with 8 different kinds of gemstones for you as well, for the grid. Now, selenite is healing and it's cleansing. It's angelic. And you get a peacock feather. You will see me with all my peacocks, of course. Doesn't sound nice with a lot of peacocks. Okay. But this is very protective, and you put in the northeast side of your home for success. Okay. In Vastu, and of course, front of your door, it's going to be good as well for protection. Now, everybody will get a different candle because I have to make it myself, and some will get different. Okay. It varies. Okay. But there's a intention candle which you will light when you get it. This kit right here, I'm not sure if you can still get it, but it's gonna be down there. But if you don't get this specific one, I have this wonderful tote bag that I would put it there, okay? Because I wasn't ready for the thousands. Yes, okay. Free shipping in the US, and we ship to more than 80 countries across the globe. Magician. If there's anyone who knows how to manifest, I've manifest my way out of a basement back in Queens, New York. I was living next to a washer dryer. Okay. I did consult a reader after that, told me this, and that, and I followed. They gave me a specific amulet, a talisman actually. So that's why I know. I'm a big believer of using the mystic knowledge. Yes. Okay, because I wouldn't be in this wonderful without the portal. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the magician. But later I will teach you. So now you're creating reality. Mm. Okay. Um, very brave, I feel. You are very brave because you're, yes, you're tired. Yes, you have a lot of responsibility. Um, but you're keeping your mind into focus. Okay? Because you understand, like you understand the memo. Okay? Like you got the memo that life is hard work, and I'm going to work hard until I get to success. Um I agree with that one. I agree with the hard work. I was working 90 hours back then. Yes. I still work today. I definitely hard work, but without the luck, the opportunity, and the mysticism part that I do, I wouldn't see myself as like this level of success. No, because I already did the work hard. 90 hours. I would clean fridge. I would start my shift. I was a intermediate, we call it. Let me share with the Aquarian. I was an intermediate. What is an intermediate? It's a person who peels vegetables, cuts vegetables. So I was in a big franchise hotel. When I say multi-billion, okay, so I'm not gonna name the hotel. I was the head of the department. I would be peeling frozen broccoli. Okay, because it's chiller. Okay, and of course when you're peeling vegetable, you are in a controlled environment, and it's like a freezer. You work in a freezer. I would start my shift around, let's just say, um I would be there around 6 a.m. Okay, and I would finish around 1, and then I would go now to the buffet. The buffet meaning my next shift. I would just take another shift, and then after that, the lunch dinner shift, I would be a sushi chef, and then I would finish closing the restaurant around 9 and 10 o'clock at night. After that, I'm gonna go to other executive chef, and I'm gonna ask them if they need their fridge organized, and I would clean the fridge, the walk-in freezers, the chiller for until 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. and then repeat again. So I know the hard work. Did I make money? I made extra 2 cents over that year when I got like, hey, congratulations. Here's an extra 2 cents every hour. And you know what? If it will accumulate in 1 year, that's what they tell me. Yeah, I know what the hard work is. But I also know magic with the magician. I know the divine with the star card. I know specific timing. Combined. You combine both. This is what I'm teaching the aquarium. Because you're here with the Nine of Pentacles already. You receive the memo of the hard work. Okay? And you're consistent. Okay? And then you work with the divine. You never forget your prayers. You never forget your rituals, your sadhanas. I see here that you will come out as a winner. Okay? Amazing. Okay. You have a Temperance, the Knight of Wands. Oh, okay. Love it. High Priestess. Relationship wise, there is of course Saturn retrograde, Saturn in the first house, Mercury in the seventh house. Someone will communicate that you probably manifested. I see it, High Priestess. You believe that the two of you are meant to be together. So I give you that. High Priestess. But you stopped talking to them. So you started the detachment. Okay. High Priestess with a star card. And then this is more of like detachment, and then you believe in it because you already put in the effort. I also believe like, what's meant for you is meant for you, but you got to put in the work. Mm. Um, but sometimes, like with the High Priestess and the star card, this involves about timing. Okay. And I feel since the portal is open during the time, I don't know, so you tell me the intention, the situation, your date of birth, what you're manifesting when you get this, and I will be the one to help you manifest with it. Okay. So here, you believe in divine timing, and then, like you're just learning also High Priestess with a magician on how to manifest victory and success. Could be about your soulmate or reconciliation with this, with the temperance is amazing card like this. Okay. So this is you manifesting everything in life with the star card. That's you. Okay. Magician is doing the work. High priestess is studying, and the temperance being patient. Now, this is a very, very important time of your life. And that's why I want to share with you how to manifest this. Hi, everybody. So, welcome to the part where I teach you how to manifest wealth, love, abundance in your life. Now, there's going to be a lot of mystical stuff that I'm going to be teaching you guys. These are trade secrets, basically, that I have practiced. So, when I teach, it will always be something that I've already learned from another basically mystic, and then I would apply it to myself, and I would wait months or sometimes even years to see if it's really effective for manifestation. And then as soon as I found out that it works, then I share it with everyone because that's how I teach here. Well, how do you say that? I practice what you preach. I have to practice it first, and if it's good, it's good. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So right now, I'm going to be teaching you guys. First is having lavender. This is a lavender plant that I have planted here. I have four actually in front of my yard, and that one is I got it from another Vedic astrologer to remove stress because lavender is how to call this? It's very soothing. The fragrance, the aroma. Of course, we know that, and if you are running on a Rahu Dasha, Mahadasha, Antardasha, or you're always stressed, or you deal with a lot of people in your life, then lavender would be very, very good for you. Okay, so I've tried it, I've used it. The whole house going to the residence, I call it, has a lot of lavender. Now, it doesn't end with the lavender. You will see here. This is a clay pot. Okay, so, depending where your house is set, okay, because in Vastu, basically, I don't know what's the location of your house or feng shui, but in I'm just doing the northeast, west, south. In the southwest, if I'm not mistaken, southwest or southeast, one must have a clay pot. This is for lengthening life, okay, of the resident. So this it's not about promoting health, but it gives you longevity. And it cannot be like a small pot. It has to be like a significant pot, of course, if you want to lengthen your life. Okay. So probably you're wondering right now. So, ooh, there it is. Okay. So I know people so who's getting the Lions Gate. Okay. So, but anyway, so everything I do, it always has to have meaning. Everything that I have always have a meaning. And I'm gonna take you more to different things that I do. And another part of of the house, the residence, is having a wreath. Now, this is more of feng shui, depending again your house, but this is from what I've learned and what I've practiced. I have purple. You can have either yellow or purple, and orange, if I remember correctly. I'm sorry, guys. So I have used this is lavender also. It's not a real wreath, because it's hard for me to make how do you call this real lavender with regards to making it as a whole circle like this. This is here for the whole year round. Excuse me. There's just a lot of things going on with the wind. So this right here promotes a lot of good vibes in the house and at the same time wealth. That's what my experience is that it does bring wealth. Now you will see also the color. I'm gonna move to this side. You will see the color of the door is red. Now, depending on your feng shui location again, you would have to study which color of the door is good for you. So mine was already read, and this is also connected to Vastu. It goes by the chart. Okay, so you would need to consult an expert for that. But this one, amazing wealth giving. Okay, now we go down. Okay, to the mat. Now, the mat will vary different colors, red or green. Now, this one right here, you can tell it's still a Christmas tree. And I've used it since Christmas. And this one I recently just added. And this one is still more experimental with this feng shui charm. So, but this one has already proven to me so much wealth again. So when I talk about wealth, it's not like, ooh, wealthy life. No, no, money, honey. Okay. So when I teach, I will tell you guys, it's really about manifesting abundance in life. Okay, so these two amazing again. I would give it a 10 star. Okay, with regards to money, and then you're gonna move a little bit here. Okay, you're gonna see my food dogs. So I have a food dog here. Of course, it's male and female. Okay. Now this is made of bronze. There's different kinds of food dogs that you guys can get, different materials. It would vary from your bachi chart, meaning also like like your feng shui chart. So your birth chart basically. I found out that mine works with bronze better. There are some made of marble resin. I would go for the marble even better, but it's hard for me where I'm located to secure one. But this one came from Hong Kong actually, and again, it does provide you that the food dogs are guardians of the house, right? But at the same time, I work with the food dogs like a how do you call this, like the piao. So they would fetch, basically they're your guardian. They will bring you what you're manifesting. So if it's money, then they're gonna bring you that money. Welcome to the garden of the White House. No, it's not. This is not the rose garden. This is the garden for Goddess Lakshmi. Now, I just recently planted jasmine, but I always spray jasmine fragrance from Nesmatana. If you guys don't know, I do have a manifestation fragrance, how do you call this site, which is nesmatana.com. If you cannot plant your jasmine, this is a jasmine plant, okay? Um, then you can spray jasmine around your house. You can get it at nesmatana.com. You choose jasmine, you choose your ZODIAC, you spray it every morning. Do not miss on it, okay? Just in case you cannot plant jasmine. But if you can plant jasmine and spray, amazing. It is for Goddess Lakshmi, one of the favorite flowers of Goddess Lakshmi. So I'm growing it in an arbor. You guys will see it. This is an arbor. So an arbor signifies authority, royalty. Okay, if you're not familiar with the nakshatras in Vedic astrology, the arbor is connected to Magha. So if you have a Magha nakshatra which is in Leo, I cannot sit on it, guys. You basically bringing in from past life. Okay, royalty meaning luck, abundance, money, fame, success. So, but because Maga is the throne, so people who are sitting in the throne, well, if you watch Game of Thrones or House of Dragon, then you become basically, the unburned. No, it's not. No, but you become royalty, successful, money, help people. You're a king, you're a queen. So that's what it brings. So I'm still in the process. I'll keep you guys updated with how the jasmine arbor will come into. But I already work with jasmine, but this one is just recently planted. So welcome to a little corner in my house or the residence where I have every little thing for manifestation. Now, remember I told you earlier, I do have a jasmine mist spray. So this is that one. Okay. So I spray this, okay, around the residence in the morning. Because the jasmine, if you're not familiar with Goddess Lakshmi, she is the goddess of wealth, prosperity, and abundance. She usually visits our house at after sunset, once the sunset at 6 o'clock. But in the morning, I like to invite her as well. But she comes at night, okay, to bring in abundance to your home. So that's one of the things that I have here. And then you will notice here, I have different kinds of bell. So the bell is for cleansing the energy of the house. Now, if you're doing some cleansing, you do clockwise. So you know how the clock rotates, right? So you start from either the entrance of your door and then you go clockwise, ringing the bell, okay, and then elevating basically the energy of the house. One of the things or techniques that I do is I do recite the mantra for um Lord Ganesha. So I do the mantra for Lord Ganesha. There are different kinds. They're not. There are different mantras for Lord Ganesha, but I have my own chart also for my own chart. But I also have used already the Om Gam Ganapataya Namaha. So I repeat that going around the residence. Okay. So this two right here, I light the incense cone lotus in the morning. So when I light it, oh, you guys gonna see that. So it's really used. Okay. So every morning I would light a lotus cone incense. Two elephants signifies the two elephants that that has poured. I believe when the churning, okay, when churning the ocean, Goddess Lakshmi came out, and so this signifies for me the two elephants that was pouring water or milk. I forgot. You can of course tell me in the comments. I always I'm kind of like, oh, is it water or milk? It was being poured to Goddess Lakshmi by the two elephants. I believe it's two white elephants. So I put this here in the morning. I light it up, and of course inviting that that energy to the residents. Now you will see here. I'm gonna bring it up close. This is my puja. Okay, this is for my prayers. At night. Okay, I don't light this in the morning before the sun set because you don't want the house to be dark. Meaning that you cannot let the darkness come into the house. I don't know if I'm conveying it properly, but you will always have to have a lamp before sunset. So I would light this up with different kinds of oil. Depends. Sesame oil can be good for Saturn. We got manuka oil. So there are different kinds of oil. Okay, I don't use olive oil. That's for all the Italian people who watches me. Hello, buongiorno. No, I'm kidding. So I light this up, and then I would also recite at night before the sunset the mantra for Goddess Lakshmi. But I also do my puja on Fridays, which is the day for Goddess Lakshmi. So this one, if you're trying to get remove of your debts, I do have a specific oil. I will share that in the future. But this is something that I do every night. Now, if I'm doing some heavy lifting, meaning a lot of energies are coming in, like an eclipse, a new moon, a full moon, I would definitely smudge the whole residence. So the essentials are here. We have a wonderful gourd also here for feng shui. This gourd right here, I use it for also for health. Okay, so depends. Okay, depends. Now, so this is the little corner. Oh, but this one I forgot. Okay, this two salt it signifies. Okay, for me. So one is me and one is a very special person to me. So it's all about protection and manifesting that abundance to that. Okay, so I do this during the Akshaya Tritiya. I believe Akshaya Tritiya. I don't know. I don't know if it's Akshaya Tritiya or the other day because there's another day where you have to buy either a broom or salt for Goddess Lakshmi. So this one, so if I got it for two. Okay, now I don't, it's Himalayan salt. Okay, but you can get any, but you have to buy it in an auspicious time. So you can't just go today and then buy salt. That's why when I'm telling you about the Lion's Gate, it's a specific time, 888. So you cannot get it after. Does it make sense to you? So this one you can't get in salt right now. No, you can't. No, you can't. You gotta wait next year. So that's like this one, you can't get it next year. Like if you get it next year, no, you gotta get it today. It's the 888. We're now in the crystal corner. Well, it's not a corner, it's more of the center of the residence. And you guys can see here. I feel like I have a problem. It's called a crystal addiction. No. So these are some of the pieces that I have accumulated through the years. When I say through the years, this was purchased in 1 month. Yes. Okay. So yeah, majority are purchased only in 1 month. Yeah. So when I go big or go home, if you're gonna manifest, like you gotta go for it. No second thoughts. So first, I'm pretty sure you guys are seeing all the crystals. But remove the crystals. Okay. So remove the crystals, and then what can you see? Besides me. I know I'm good looking. Now you're gonna see my floor. Do you see my floor? My floor is very shiny. Now, there's a reason behind it. The one who's doing the camera right now is laughing at me because I do have a floor fetish. No, it's not. Okay. No, no. So you cannot invite again. Imagine your house being a temple. So if your house is a temple and then you pray at night or the day, whatever time you pray, and you're trying to invite God into your house, would you allow God in a filthy floor? You can't. Okay. Plus in Vastu, it's not. Okay. So this is maintained. This is twice a day. How do you call this? Shine, buff, everything. Okay. So the floor is very, very important. If you have never entered any temple, in temples you do not bring shoes inside. Inside from the outside, because one, the shoes carries karma and it's filthy. So, but in my residence, there's a lot of people, so I have to allow them with the shoes. But the floor has to always be shiny and spick and span and clean. Now, I have seen big difference when I don't keep it clean. Ooh, there's gonna be some issues with finances, big time. Oh, and you cannot ask your housekeeper to do it for you. I do have a housekeeper. You got to do the work. So the cleaning has to be you. So if you want Vastu remedy, it has to be you. So if you have a housekeeper that helps you, you cannot ask them to do it. It has to be you. Okay? So that's the floor. Okay, so everything I do, like what I will always mention, has significance. All the crystals that I put in the Lion's Gate, the 8-8, which you're getting, it's all here. Okay? So if it has worked for me, it will work for you. That's how I see it. Okay, because it comes from me. So you'll see here, of course, there's an amethyst, you have citrine, you have the works. Okay, you have malachite. Some of these pieces, of course, rose quartz. Some of these pieces are also in the mega wealth. Okay, the mega wealth lucky seven. Some of it are in the ultimate. I can't remember ultimate piao, the double piao. So the combinations that I put, okay, in the gemstone, because I cannot ship this to you. Plus this right here alone is gonna cost this. This alone is like 4 or 5 grand. This one is probably around in the 1,700 to 2 grand. Okay, so it's very expensive, very very expensive, unreasonably expensive. But when I create your Lion's Gate, okay, the ultimate wealth, okay, it's always the 7, the 8, the 9 gemstone that has helped me. So think of it this way: you're having this kind of manifestation in the middle of my residence in your wrist. Okay, so I'm not going to elaborate on each of the crystals, but you will always get not the same, but different kinds of crystals that I use around me. Okay, so each one is significant. A cathedral has a different significant meaning. A sphere has a different meaning as well. A point is a different meaning. Also, obelisk. And I always have my. This one also came from Hong Kong. Okay, so this is where I light my incense cone. So in the morning, I would light it up as well because it's in the center. Think of the house in the center of it is where all the energy is coming from. So I would need to recharge the whole energy of the house every morning, and this is where it all comes from. This is the part where it gets even more interesting. You will see that I have orchids, purple. Okay, so I follow feng shui for this one. I have three in the center of the residence, and again, if you're one of those people who has already made your order for this one, I'm very excited for you because I do go, okay, and then I pick it up. Okay, so I do have my own like kind of like farm supplier that I get it from, and then I let it simmer first at the residence, and then I ship it to everyone. So if just in case you're wondering, now have I tried this? I tried the house without it. Terrible. Like you're talking about like terrible. Now when I say terrible with regards to finances, it's like it's not giving. It's not giving. So as soon as I go to, because sometimes I would forget my old ways, meaning the things that I do, because I'd be very busy as a human. And then I went and I decided one day, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna get my orchid. I forgot my orchid. I planted here, and there it is. Watch the flourishing, abundance, wealth in your life coming in. So this one, highly recommended. From a 10 out of a 10, this is 100. It's a must-have for everyone. Hopefully, you don't kill the orchid because I know people who does. Now, I do have an issue with fountains, and I can never get enough of it. Now, in Vastu, the northeast side of the residence, it's very good if you can put some fountain. Now, the house has filled with fountains, and also the outside. You will see it here. We got a little bit, like a little tiny fountain right here. Okay, so it's like a mini falls going in. So this is I maintain this myself. Um, See, here's the thing with the having remedies. If you're not doing it by heart, it's not gonna be effective. Okay, that's why when I make your bracelets, I do it with heart. I do this with heart. I would clean this every morning. That's why when I make your bracelets, like I only want abundance for you. Okay, so like look at this. This is just feels so good. Now look at that other one. The other one was an impulse buy. Yes, it was one morning and I decided I'm gonna get one. I got it. I never regretted it. Now it's huge though. Okay. You don't have to be getting this at all. Okay. That's why I can have also a fountain down there. You have like three left, I think. So you will see here, I'm very dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi. This is a lotus. It just blossomed and then of course it went away now. But I do have a lotus flower right here. This is kept by me as well, so I maintain it every day. Remedies only takes effect if you do it by heart and where you get it from. That's on my experience. Now, as you guys can see, it's a mess. No, it's not. This is not a mess because this is the thousands of people who's getting their 8-8 Lionsgate kit. Now, you guys can see we're just in the process of making all the boxes first, and it's a whole process. And here's the good news. Hopefully, it's not yet too late that you see this video, that the portal is still open. The time that you're watching this, I'm pretty sure it is when it is open. So it's not yet too late. Go if you go down there, you will see the kit that I was talking about and how much all these people, well, they're all gonna be wealthy at some point in their life as soon as I ship it. So, but I will. It's a pre-order. It's available at 50% off. And this is just how many people. If there's like thousands of people here, then there's gonna be thousands of millionaires at some point now. So I just want that to be you. I shared all my secrets. Well, not all. It's just a tip of the iceberg. I will share more in the future, especially that we have an upcoming eclipse. We have the other portal that is going to be opening on the 9th of September, August, September. There's a 9/9 portal. I don't want you to miss out on that one. There's going to be more content like this where I teach you the secrets of the mystics on how they become wealthy. Like you can see here. I'm going to show you one. Okay. So this one, okay. So, well, this one is in the works. Okay. So, I'm already preparing for 2025. I don't know about you. So, 2024 is over already, but I'm just going to give you guys a glimpse of what's coming in the future since, like what I mentioned, I'm going to be teaching you more and more and more, okay, on how to manifest. So, this is the three-legged frog. It sits on, normally it sits on a coin, but there's going to be a lot of things. I will teach you more. Okay. So, don't forget the essentials that I was teaching you guys earlier, the basic. The Nesmatana Jasmine, you have to get that today, not even tomorrow. Okay, so I'll put the link down there. And if the kit is still available and you're trying to manifest mega wealth and mega love, well, you're in the right place. So thank you very much for tuning in. More mystic secrets coming to you soon in the future.